Hello, welcome in Thursday night. iRacing Truck Series action returns. It's technically part two of season one. What I mean by that is it's a series that about a year ago, pretty much got canceled because of the racing that was going on. Let's just be flat out honest here. The egos, the attitudes, and stuff like that kind of got bigger than the league, and due to the issues, the league got shut down. Well, here we are. Back in 2023, and we have decided to bring back this TI Truck Series season, and we are ready to rock and roll. Daytona International Speedway, the only spot you can kick off a season, is here, and it's in front of us here tonight on a Thursday. Welcome to the home of TI Truck Series Racing, presented by Marion, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. It is the Captain Esports Network, and we are here at Daytona. 80 laps of racing tonight. 71 degrees, 49% humidity, partly cloudy skies, 5-mile-an-hour winds. And if you were here Tuesday for the ARCA Series race, well, just know that it's exactly the same setup as the ARCA Series. Same amount of laps, same weather, same time. So everything is going to go right to darkness by the end of the race. So this is going to be fun. We got a bigger field here tonight. A lot of newcomers in the series. And a lot of the same familiar faces you'll see on Tuesday nights and even before in the previous Truck Series season. They're going to be here tonight ready to race. Schedule, as I said earlier, is the same as the ARCA Series. The one difference is the ARCA Series is going to run Watkins Glen in week 4. While the Truck Series, they're going out to whatever country it's in, the Red Bull Ring. It has slipped my mind where it's at. It's somewhere out east. And it will come to my head here in a minute, but right now I'm too damn tired and just don't care. But we're ready to go and ready to rock as Nick Uricchio apparently is on the pole. Austria. Told you to come to my head soon. On the pole right now as these guys get 2 laps of qualifying in. And I'm excited. I know a lot of people are excited. See, some people are excited. Nick Leo back here in the Truck Series. Nick's been running over in the, where have you been, Nick? You're on Friday nights? Is that where you've been? I don't remember. Well, Nick's been running somewhere. I've been broadcasting. But good to see Nick back at his home. Now we got to get some more of those old G's from back in the day, back in the series that we liked, and get them ready to race here on Thursday nights. That should be a lot of fun, but good to see Jewel Nick Leo in the field tonight. Aaron Thomas, I could call him my P1 when it comes to all he's watching the stream and stuff like that. He is here tonight and actually racing. Got Stephen Melnick, of course, is here. We have, let's see, what kind of Kyle Ethier, the winner Tuesday night, is here tonight. We got some guys from Telder's Treehouse, some guys from the old Wednesday series that we used to broadcast. They're here tonight. Josh Gagnon. Who else is here? Oh, Jason Clark, everyone's favorite Canadian. He's in the league tonight in the race. He'll probably be floating out there in the wings, if you know what I mean. Christopher Dean is here. Tim Averill. Stephen Miles is in the race tonight. Got a lot of good names here ready to rock and roll for 80 laps here this evening as qualifying is about to wrap up here in 30 seconds or so. Aaron, do not multitask. I've told you about that. It's definitely not a good thing. Qualifying about to wrap up. Stephen Miles just actually jumped to the top with his qualifying lap. Looks like going to see a 1-2 for TIX. Got a lot of teams here. Let me actually go through those here on Discord. A lot of stuff is on Discord, so that's why you don't see many graphics and things from me right now, as we're just kind of sitting here and not seeing really any graphics any. So we got TI Racing, we've got TIX, we've got a Wicked Joker team, we've got Acid Walls, of course, over here. We got 3 Grumpy Men and a Baby, which might be the most creative name I've seen yet, which I think is actually consisting of old people and 1 young person. There's Full Throttle Motorsports, Showtime Racing, AOI, I'm not sure what that is. There's Craft Gaming, and then there's Broadcast. Oh, wait, that's me. All right, so with that said, starting lineup, going to go across the top of the field. Stephen Miles going to win the pole as we return to the Truck Series in that 7 truck. And Miles going to start next to Brandon Alphin. Alphin, a previous champion in the Truck Series back in the heyday. Rick Ward, great qualifying effort for the 34. He'll start next to Nick Uricchio. Kyle Ethier, Tuesday night's winner, and Zach Mertis. Eric Tupper, Tyler Willard, and Nick Leo and Randy Cornwell will be your top 10. Let's go talk to my boy here. Let's talk to, yeah. Hello, pole sitter. Don't you ignore me. Hello, pole sitter.
How you doing, Scholar?
You excited? You ready to rock, man? The truck series back at it, and now you're blinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
All right. Turn off all the apps that you don't need. And the programs.
Speaking of that, I don't even got my race labs open. Dang it.
Oh, boy. Anyways, what's the goal tonight? We going to the back? We staying up front? We just going to keep blinking?
Me,
what are we
man.
doing here?
Come on now. You know me. I'm finna try to lead a lap, and then I'm going straight to the back. I'd rather stay up front since how these 14 laps are going to go by so fast. But I don't want to be in front of the pack when they pit, and I don't want to be the first group that pit, but we'll see.
Have you learned anything with the new build?
Man, I hope you're all ready for a lot of pit stuff.
You can push very aggressively, and the truck is stable. It feels like it's slower in qualifying, though, which I don't know how I got the pole, but yeah, it feels slower by itself, and you got to have 3 trucks with you if you're going to go anywhere, so.
All right. Well, I appreciate the absolutely, man. Well, hey, best of luck. Go roll off and have fun.
Thank you.
Miles going to start on the pole, and he's not the. Oop, I'm moving to the wrong channel. I'm so used to moving him to iRacing. Let's kick him down to that channel, and let's talk to the winner from Tuesday night. All right, there, Tuesday night winner. You got a copy?
Yeah. What's going on?
Not much, man. Now you get to try to back it up. Any pressure?
Yeah. I'm not much for these trucks, so we'll see. This is going to be a lot more aggressive too, I think, especially with the update. Looks like you could bump draft and whatnot, so I'm expecting some excitement tonight.
Well, obviously Daytona can be exciting. We're going to see up front. You're going to ride a little bit, just kind of see what plays out. What's the plan here?
Yeah, probably see what plays out. I'll try and stay up here as long as I can, unless it starts getting crazy. But I don't know. It seemed to work for me Tuesday, so.
All right, so by lap 1, you're in the back. Got it. All right, good luck tonight.
Could be. Thank you.
All right, that is Kyle Ethier, the Tuesday night winner from the ARCA series, or a Gen 4 series. I keep calling it ARCA. Yeah, let's get him up to his... what's your team name in this? You Acid Walls? Yeah, there you
We are Acid Walls, right?
There you go. Kick him up there. He said we are. It's like, we are Fox Sports.
Jesus,
all right, 80 laps tonight, which is 200 miles if you don't know how to do math. Stephen Miles, Brandon Alfin going to lead him to the green, and the return of the Truck Series here to TI Racing, presented by Marion, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram into the restart zone. Green flag. Something new on a Thursday night. And I just realized that I had the wrong graphic up on the top left part of the ticker. Hey, that worked. I got the right one on this one at least. Our camera site presented by TrackCams22.com. You check them out online on Facebook and in the iRacing forums. They are at TrackCams22.com. Dalton Wilson started on pit road by accident. Miles said he was going to lead the first lap. He didn't even lead the first half lap. Bubba Willingham did not take the green, it looks like. Got a couple cars that did not take the green or something. We'll have to see once we get updated here. So they said the bump drafting is a lot more stable now, so we'll have to see how that works out as Zach Mertz leads lap 1. Brandon Alfin up there on the top side. Eurykio Willard. And there's going to be a little adjusting on my end here to some of the names. Some of the numbers are familiar from before. Like I see the 84 back there, Jacob Locklear. I see the iRacing's fixed the left front tire still. It's still halfway into the ground. The 55, that's a Little Caesars truck. What? Craig Martin. Is he running the hot and ready mobile? That's awesome. All right, inside line, starting to get a little bit of march there. That is a newcomer, Tyler Willard. In the 18, the Bass Pro Shops number 18. Got some help down there from Randy Cornwell in the 22. And don't worry, you're not seeing anything. Yes, the left front tire looks like it's halfway in the ground. The newcomer to us, Alan Ayers, the 5 truck. Ooh, that's Bully Dog Coffee Company, a former sponsor of TI Racing there on that truck. Just overheard Brandon Alford says he has no rear view mirror. That's not good. All right, so update everything here now. So Dalton Wilson started on pit road. It looks like Dylan Damron maybe did also. And Woody Bolus is out of the draft in the 54. There's 2 rookies there in that pack, as these guys might be running their first race. I'm not sure. I know, well, Dylan ran his first Tuesday night. So and I tried to help him a little bit after the race, so hopefully he's been able to get some things done between races. Lewis, by the way, is not in the race tonight. He's the admin. Which leads us to our first poll question. Yes, we're doing poll questions. First poll question. All right, there you go. First poll question. Feel free to answer. Not if you're racing. Oh, 3 wide in the middle. 1 truck getting shuffled out. That's is that the 9? It's Dalton Wilson getting lapped. Okay, so Dalton Wilson getting lapped there in the 9. As he falls back, Brandon Alford moves to the lead with no mirror, which is probably a good thing. You don't want to see what's going on behind him right now. One thing we did talk about, we talked about this actually back Tuesday night. A lot of the guys that, oh, Michael Eckert's in the wall. Did the screen go black or something? That looked weird. No, because he's straight. Well, no, he's still in the wall. I don't know what happened to Mike. I was on board his truck. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. The caution stays out as he spins on pit road. I'm not sure if something's wrong or I don't know, but he toes back to pit road. He blew a tire. How did he blow a tire on lap 7? All right, so I'm going to have to investigate this one because Michael is saying in audio just now. I'm not playing it because he might slip up and we want to try to keep it clean. But, which obviously he has every right to be pissed. But what happened? All right, so Michael's right about. What in the world? How do you blow a tire? On lap 7. The only way to blow a tire in this sim, unless something has changed, is wearing it out. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go on board and let's listen. I got nothing. Oh, one truck up in the wall. Get up there. Who's that? They were just 2 and 3 wide or something. They're getting real tight here. 10 laps on the board. Alfin still leading. Let's see how our poll question's going right now, by the way. 2 voted. Oh, come on. This is an automatic, like, gimme answer right here. All right, so we got 2 different packs right now. You got Alfin, the lead pack here, consists of about 24 cars. And then you got a second pack down here in the back with Dean, with Miles, Dominic Russo, Clement Downing's back here. That's not a real big pack, I'd say. So last night I had to run the truck in a series, and it was a brand new setup, brand new build. And tonight now we're watching the first build of a super speedway race. Seeing the difference in a truck now. They're coming up on a lap truck, it looks like. Lap truck's going to stay on the bottom here. Field's going to have to work a way around him here. They should be able to pick him up right about now. That was the 54 being driven by Woody Bolus, who's gone a lap down there. But nice job by Woody. Held the bottom line, held his lane, and was able to join right up there. He's the fifth truck in line now. As we're coming up, we're going to have green flag pit stops here in a second. 3 sets of tires, 45% fuel. And now we're starting to get into darkness. Where people got to be very careful here. I think 55 moving down there. He's probably going to pit here soon. See if anybody makes the move down. Don't see anyone yet. All right, I think we're going to start to hear pit stops here. I'm hearing people calling their pit stops here, so... that sun's starting to set. Again, 4 times is what the time... Oh, there goes one truck sideways into the wall. Not sure who that was. Or did he save it? I thought I saw somebody get turned. I think we're okay. See if anybody takes tires here, or it's going to be fuel only, but a pretty big pack of trucks here. That was the truck right there, Rick Ward, that got turned. He saved it, though. See if he can get the fuel. He's taking tires. Takes 2 tires. Might be okay if he can get going here. He's got a truck there behind him. Tyler Willard, who didn't have a good pit stop. All right, here comes some more leaders to pit road. Good racing so far here. This is what we want. Oopsies, wrong button. Kyle Ethier, these guys on pit road. Last week's winner. I get the cameras work with me here. There's the 87 truck. As everybody tries to leave, Nick Leo. Josh Gagnon making his debut tonight. The Schaefer's Racing Oil number 79 truck. All right, so let's see if everybody can get formed up here. There, you got to be careful coming up the track. That's a little give and take here. Oh, caution is out. Caution is out. I believe. Yep, caution is out for the first time. I cannot get my mouse to cooperate with me here. And I did not see. I was wondering why I was checking up all of a sudden here. It looks like issues for Drayton Cook. Drayton had these same issues Tuesday night. Oh. Oh, beat. Don't think any, hopefully. I think he's going to be okay, but that's, it's a similar deal that happened Tuesday night to him right there. And now he's blinking out again. So I'm not sure if he's having some kind of connection issue or a hardware issue. But right in the middle of pit stops, Josh Gagnon's going to be the leader here. Here come a lot of leaders back to pit road to top off the tanks. So Josh Gagnon going to stay out. Dallas Childers staying out. It looks like Colby Wells on back. Everybody to pit road here. Appreciate the viewers watching here. Feel free to vote, by the way, on that poll. If you don't see it, let me know. I mean, I'm literally Oh, I'm realizing I'm having streaming issues here. I'm noticing it's red. That's not good. Well, bear with me here. Apparently my stream's not the smoothest right now. Hopefully it'll smooth back out here in a second. Doesn't look like it's dropping too many frames right now. All right, should be one to go this time by. So just an FYI for those who like to just turn on the stream whenever it's on and stuff. You will not see me streaming tomorrow night and Saturday night at all. I'll be in Florida actually tomorrow night through Sunday, and then Sunday night I'll be back here for the Sim 500 League. But just FYI for those curious, I'll be in Florida the next 2 days, taking care of some things down there. But again, big thanks to Marion, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, where the prices are cheaper down the mountain. That's their slogan. You know what else is down the mountain? It's warmer down the mountain. This is the type of year where I want to be up in the mountains now because it's colder. All right, John Scandia leads him to the green. Dallas Childers, outside front row. Nick Leo. That's right, Whitaker had a baby. That's right. Congratulations, Ryan and his wife. Or as, what's his name would say on King of the Hill? Congrats, Ryan and Ryan's wife. Green flag. Oh, Cotton Hill. Fought in Vietnam. All right, so Nick Leo gives a good push to Gagnon to the lead. He goes. There's the 68. Ron Piles, Dallas Childers up there top side. He's got the 18 of Willard, who got lucky with that caution, I think, up there on that top side. How about the 59? Clement Downing. Makes me want to start singing Clementine all over again. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Telder, are you watching the stream? Oh, the rail goes! Clement into the grass. Clark with a great save. Somebody's down. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's the hit. Still no caution. 17. Brent rolls. We stayed green. Nobody got turned all the way around. Let's go see how this took place. as Gagnon's going to jump out of line here. This all starts on the back straightaway. Clark tries to go to the middle with Clement there, and they make contact. And then Brett is in for a ride right here. He's okay, he's okay, he's okay. And then bam, he gets clobbered by the 84 Locklear. And now Willard going to go to the front. All right, back we are. I was talking because somebody's the 54. Yikes. That, yeah, if you're a lap car, you need to hold the line, the bottom or the top. Don't go middle. That could have been bad. Good job by the field to get around them. But hey, you know what? There are some younger people, there are some rookies, we'll call them, that are actually in this race tonight. This is their chance to learn. And how do you learn? You go run all the laps. And, oh, caution's out. For somewhere back here. Oh, looks like Josh Gagnon's gone around. Oh, no. Oh, contact with the 54 and add Rick Ward to it. Caution number 2. Dean took out the cone, but it didn't go anywhere. You see the new damage model on the trucks there. So the fenders and everything do go flying now. All right, so this should bring the field back to pit road. Let's do some math here real quickly. So 25 from 80 is 55. Let's divide 55 by 3. That puts us somewhere in the range of 14, 28, 42, 56. 3 stops. Still left 3 stops. Right at 3 stops, basically, to get to the finish of this race. And Tyler Willard leading. All right, so looks like everybody's coming to pit road here. Oh, you got to be careful when you go double wide on pit road. Something tells me the 18 was not at speed on pit road. As Leo overshoots his stall. Race off pit road, going to be Cornwell. Did we have some argy-bargy on pit road? All right, so who here, since we're under caution, I'll allow this. Who in chat right now is watching the stream and in this race at the same time? I assume Aaron's the only one. And, I mean, I'm probably way off. It's going to be a second before anybody says anything because of the delay. You know what? I might have the guy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute my mic for a split second here, guys. All right. All right, so Cornwell going to be the leader. Tupper, Ayers, Leo, Craig Martin, your top 5. Dallas Childers, Chris Lewis, Zach Mertes, Ronald Piles, and Aaron Thomas there in the top 10. Andrew Carthon watching on the stream tonight. All good. Melnick is spotting for Craig Martin. Melnick, they got me worn out, buddy. I'm up there Flowery Branch getting worked out this week. Picking up a lot of big boxes of dry ice. Thankfully, I'm off tomorrow. For those curious, by the way, I might stream myself driving tomorrow to Florida. I got to figure out. I've never streamed off my phone before other than in Discord. So I got to see if I'm able to pull it off. But it's possible. I might do it. Oh my gosh, Andy Moore. You are one that needs to be in this league racing, dude. Holy crap, good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Man, last night JT, now Andy. Good to see you, my brother. Miss you, man. And Clark is still alive. He almost died a little bit ago, but he is still alive, Tyler Brewer. As we come to the green, hey, let's, for my man Andy Moore and his Virginia Tech Hokies, let's start it up. By the way, Turn It Up is brought to you by FrontStretch.com. Of course, the website where you usually can see me writing news and stuff. This weekend, obviously, I won't be doing it because of the trip to Florida. But news writing and you can be recapped on. Actually, here's a good teaser for you today. There was an event out for California Day. Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, and of course 2311 had an event out there. And who did Bubba Wallace say he would like to see eventually drive the 67 car down the road? You'll be very intrigued if you're an answer when you hear this answer. You can check out that video on the YouTube page at Front Stretch and also at FrontStretch.com. You get the podcast with Brian Nolan and so much more there on the website. Unfortunately, I don't do too much because I've been working my tail off, but you can go check out the website and get the newsletter and so much more at FrontStretch.com. Very intrigued when I heard that. Nick Leo to the front says he's got Alan Ayers there. We got another blinker. A lot of blinking fluid needed tonight. Joe Petrick. Yes, he would be the perfect 67. I haven't heard from Joe in a while either. Now, I was starting to say, though, there's some people I hang out with a pretty good amount now. We do some gaming. Like, we actually have we do American Truck Simulator a lot, and we've actually got a new, there's a thing called Truckee or something. And apparently there's a game almost, if you will, out there where you hang your own company up and you get people like us, and we actually go driving it, and we have to rack up miles for the business to be like the top business on the app or something. That 55 is blinking really badly. Must be time for the hot and readies to go home. The old KY Jelly car, Jason Clark, the Canadian. There's a lot of other adjectives I could probably say here. Yes, I'll go ahead and say it. He's probably the highest driver in the field. I've heard him already kind of be grumpy with a couple people, which is very Jason Clark. Nice guy, but he's not afraid to speak his mind. Dallas Childers there holding that inside line, doing a good job there. The 111, there's Chris Lewis back there. Let's check out my boy here. Where's Aaron? He's the first ever, I think, streamer who I've literally brought into iRacing. I can't say I literally brought him into iRacing, but I think I helped him, like, want to do it. Aaron running in the 18th position. Of course, he always watches the stream, and he's been asking a lot of questions, trying to learn how to iRace and stuff. And I told him, hey, this league is where you develop right here. Go in here and race to learn. Only way to learn, run all the laps. Clark gonna fall to the back. As Alan, throw your hands in the airs, leading this race. Oh. So for those who are been around this league for a long time, I'm going to throw out a stat real quickly here because I don't get to throw this stat out often. Dallas Childers is... Oh, there was... Oh, well, you know what? Leo did tell him to take it, so in chat. But Dallas Childers has spent more time in the top 5 than Stephen Miles have tonight. Not a stat I would ever say, as Childers went to the middle there. Is he trying to get to the bottom, and he hangs Cornwell out? Well, that was a good idea. Randy's a champion in this league, not in trucks, but in the ARCA series, or Gen 4 series, pardon me. All right, so the field pitted at 26. And according to my handy-dandy pit board, let's add 14 to the 26. That's lap 40. So we're probably about 2 to 3 laps away from green flag pit stops here with the 45% fuel. Oh, now Aaron, leave it the beaver blinking a little bit. It's like a Christmas tree out here. My buddy Andy who's watching. Get the tinfoil hats out. Dallas ain't playing around tonight, boys. If he wins this race, it might be the biggest upset in TI history. Period. Oh, he throws a block on Cornwell. That's not a good idea. There would be a party in South Carolina pretty big with Ryan Whitaker if he wins this race. All right, so here we go with pit stops coming. Three sets of tires, so I would expect them to fuel only here probably. Maybe just take lefts. And here come some guys. You got to be organized here to make this work. Eric Tupper, Brett Rolls, Ronald Piles. That's a lot of the Wicked Joker team. That's actually all three of them. And it looks like fuel only for these guys, so they got to be very careful getting off pit road the way these tires spin. Piles had 2.8 second stop. He had too good of a stop. Did he not get all of his fuel there? That's something to watch. 2.4 seconds. I mean, unless he's got an F1 pit crew, that's not a lot of fuel. Oh, and around goes to 5. Right side tires going on. Looks like pit stops. Four tires for Dean. And here we go. More pit stops coming. Look out. Alfin's coming hot. If he made speed limit, he just passed 6 trucks. Oh, 9 and 55 are in each other. You got to get it sorted out. Oh, and around goes to 55. He's beat up the Little Caesars guys. Dalton Wilson misses pit road. Or his stall, I should say. Craig Martin's gone. Oh, now Lewis is around. Pit stop follies for the TI crew. What in the world is going on here? Everybody on the TI team is went spinning. Has everybody in for tires and fuel for most of them. Boy, this was not a good pit stop for the TI team. Let's see how this all just transpired. So it all starts at the beginning when the 5 a second here. As soon as I find, all right here. So Allen jumps down. He gets tagged. And then, around goes Clement also into the wall hard. Who got Clement? I have a feeling I know who got Clement. Yep, I see Jason Clark over there. Oh, them two have gotten together a couple times now. But the one thing to learn there is you cannot hit the brakes in the middle of the track coming to pit road. And pace car's out, so caution is out. Caution out for the 3rd time. We got mayhem. And it's for Aaron. Aaron Thomas going for a spin off in 3 and 4, it looks like. This might end up being a good break for the TI team. Oh, him and Lewis get together. Good job by Aaron to lock it down. All right, so that brings out the 3rd caution here. And this one is interesting because I think Lewis went high to... Well, I don't know why Lewis went high, but Aaron squeezed him. All right, so back to the pit stops. There's mayhem everywhere, people. It looks like all right, so all this stuff starts about right here with Dalton Wilson. All right, so you guys see Alphin, he comes in deep, top side here, a couple other cars, and the red and white trucks are you want to focus on here. All right, so there you see the 55 at the bottom. He gets hit there by the 9. And then the 10's going to hit him. He's going to head out in the grass. Dalton's already missed his pit stall at this point. Now, Craig Martin, well, he's going to come back to pit road here. He's trying to, I think, do it as safe as he can here. And as he's getting here, cars are coming. There's Colby Wells into the 5, and around goes to 111. There goes the 3. And everybody on the TI team literally has problems on pit road. All right, so after all the shenanigans, the leader is now Aaron Beaver. Let's have a little fun with Chris Lewis here for a second. The league owner. We're going to bring him up here. This is going to be a really funny conversation for one reason and one reason only. Lewis! Turn your mic on. He might be mad.
Hello, Scala.
Hi, Lewis. How are you?
Oh, as you can tell, I'm just having the race of my life right now.
Well, I just watched the TI Follies there for about a minute on pit road, but here's the thing. I want to go back to last week. I was streaming a race that I was running in, and you were helping me out and stuff. And we were talking to an individual, and we told him to come join the league.
And I'm guessing that's the guy that put me in the wall.
Pretty much.
Oh, I hope he doesn't watch Dalton Wilson's in-car and team chat because I might have said some not nice things about him.
Oh, well, we all get angry at times. I mean, so 3 cautions. It's been the race has been fun.
Pit road was a disaster. Getting put in the wall was a disaster. And somehow I'm up here in like 7th.
Yeah, like, so that caution worked out for like the whole entire team of yours because, I mean, at one point, every single one of you were spun out on pit road.
Oh, God, that doesn't help me feel any better.
Well, I mean,
You're supposed to tell me some good news, like, you know, the Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram trucks are up here in the lead, you know, not all spinning on pit road.
you're the highest one in 7th.
Oh, and I just crashed.
Hey, just know that the prices are cheaper down the mountain. So there you go.
That's it. That's it.
All right, man. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll try my best. Thank you.
Attaboy. So, yes, to go back to that story real quickly, Aaron, who, that poor guy, I know he didn't mean to do it. And I got to go hear what he said now. That's funny. All right, so now with the whole Yahtzee board shuffled up, Randy Cornwell leads this race. Nick Leo, Jason Clark, Dallas Childers, Rick Ward, your top 5. Then you got Tyler Willard, Brandon Alphin, Lewis, Nick Uricchio, Stephen Miles, your top 10. And looks like we have 24 trucks on the lead lap as we come to green. And it looks like the whole entire... Oh! Spinning of the tires back there. Beaver almost gets turned. It's a very old school restart. We still got contact back here. Top side here. Here's a pair of 69s. I don't know how else to word that one. Leo pushes Clark, and in hangs Clark. There's so many dirty jokes right here I could say, and I'm just not going to. Oh, and around goes Dallas. There goes Clark. Brandon Alfin around. More trucks involved. Aaron Thomas involved. Randy Cornwell looks like. Find a replay here. You see Dallas there behind Leo, and he's going to come up the track, and Clark's there. Brandon Alfin's going to get tagged. The 18's in there. Cornwell gets clipped. As others start coming into this. Colby Wells goes to the grass. Might have been a good idea there. '19's going to turn to 55. Oh, 94 gets clobbered. Thomas gets clobbered by Dominic. get this one. That's not the blimp. Oof. A lot of cars, or a lot of trucks doing a good job checking up for that. And a lot of trucks were coming to pit road to serve penalties there. Miles goes to the grass. Somebody else goes down into the grass. All right. So caution number 4 out. My truck's getting damage worked on here. So next week, race number 2 of the series will be at the Kansas Speedway. For both races, 90-lap events coming up Tuesday and Thursday night next week. And both here on the Captain Esports Network. As lights are off, go 1 to green this time by. 30 laps to go. I think the Mayhem's really about to pick up. Good job. 15 viewers tonight, 90 views already. That's awesome. That's more than Tuesday night. So I do appreciate those guys watching. I'm sure Lewis will be happy about that. And hello to, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. He told me his name, but I cannot remember the owner or manager or something of the company of Marion Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. But I believe he's watching also. If so, hello, sir. Appreciate your hard work. I don't know what it's like to run a car dealership, but I do know what it's like to work hard. All right, Rick Ward. Looking to Rick roll his way to victory lane. Nick Leo, Craig Martin, Tyler Wheeler, Dallas Childers somehow still in the top 5 after spun out. That's interesting. And here we go, back to green as a lot of field, I think, came back to pit road, topped off again. Jason Clark down to the top 5 after just being involved in that wreck. So, interesting. And it looks like the 69 crew, if you will, are going to pick it back up at the top here. And I think we have some penalties. Nick Uricchio's one of them. Not sure what his penalty's for, but he's going to come to pit road here. As long as they stay green, he should be okay. Aaron Beaver's the other one coming to pit road. And they make it officially in, so they're good to go. So let's see if Clark returns the favor that Leo did to him when he kind of hung him out. Oh, he tried, but Leo was ready for it. All the bad jokes. If this ends up being the finishing order right here up front. Craig Martin, who was out in the grass having a good old time off pit road, is running now in the top 10 again. As Clark goes to the front up top. He's got Dean, the machine. Christopher is a good super speedway racer and at Lowe's 48. Oh, Dallas with issues again, and no, he's wrecked. And no caution. What happened to Dallas? Out here by himself. All right. Well, Randy turned him. And now Randy's on pit road for some reason. That's interesting. Let's look at this again, because Randy's catching Dallas at a pretty good pace here. That was weird. All right, well, back to the front. Clark leads, so we ride on board with him. And there's the field behind him. Tupper up there pushing the 18. Leo pushing Clark. He's got Dean there. There's the 5 of Ayers who was... As Dominic Russo drops to the bottom, gets out of the way of the leaders. Nice job by Dom. So lead pack is about 13 trucks. And then behind them, you got Colby Wells, about 2 seconds back, who's got Stephen Miles. And there's the 19, that's Jace LaForte, and Colby Wells, as I mentioned, Brandon Alphin, just kind of holding on here, just kind of hanging out, I think is more the answer, or road to English, Chris. Hanging out in the back, waiting for something to potentially happen. As Woody Bolus having issues into 54. All right, so they're coming up on a very slow truck here. 94 is going to stay high. Let him go. That kind of hurt the top side there a little bit there. And here comes Brett Rolls at the bottom. They're going to try to force the 18 up, and the teammates are going to go with them. That's exactly what just happened there. All aboard. The train on the bottom. Well, for a second, now Rolls is going to the top. Anybody going to go up there with him? Outside coming with a real good run off top. And Dean and Clark are aborting. They're going to the back. '87, that's Kyle Ethier up top now. Tuesday night's ARCA race winners joining this battle. Laps to go. As Russo's going to dive off, I think, on the pit road here. Unfortunately, he's way off the pace. And we're getting up to pit stops here. This might become a fuel mileage race if this is the pit window. I mean, nobody can go 18, 17 laps on a tank of fuel, I think. Rick Ward on pit road, Dylan Dameron on pit road. Kind of curious. Well, let's see, 50 would be 64, which would be right about the next lap or two. So yeah, we might be looking at a fuel mileage race here. This can become upset city all of a sudden. Back from Rolls as he gets pushed from Tupper. Got Willard there behind him. Ronald Piles also there, and Nick Leo. And I think we're going to start seeing the leaders come to pit road here. All right, so it looks like the top 3 are going to pit this time. Just been listening to some of the chat going on here. Top 5 are going to come to pit road. Looks like 6 trucks, maybe 7. Chris Lewis joining this pack of 5. And again, know your pit stall here. As everybody slides in, tires and fuel. Tires and fuel. Here comes Brandon Alphin. Stephen Miles. Contact Alphin. Missed his pit stall because people were coming out. And now Kyle Ethier, Zach Mertz is going to come in. That was a tough break for Brandon because the trucks were all coming out. He had no way to get to his pit stall. Oh, and Ethier slides in deep. So does Martez. Synchronized backing up. All right, here are the leaders. Here's the pack that first came to pit road. Again, fuel mileage. If you pit now, you're pretty good, I think. These guys might have to save a little bit. And running out front is not the answer. "13 laps to go." So we've got a pack of 7 right now leading this race. And then you've got another pack of trucks right here. These guys could get lined up. They could probably catch the leaders. And that's what they did there. And they're actually catching the leaders right now. And they not even organized. Brandon Alphin, I think, ran out of gas and had to tow to pit road. And that lead is coming down quick. 2.5, down to 2 seconds. And the leader is actually now the 5 of Alan Ayers. Got the 0-2, Zach Mertz is helping him out. What a fun return to the Truck Series this has been. Some great racing. Some battling, and this second pack's going to have a huge run here in a second. Come up on the back of Aaron Thomas, letting everybody go. To be in it, or to win it, you got to be in it. And these guys have held on. 12 trucks strong in this front draft. Ready to go. And that second pack has caught the lead pack. Kyle Ethier rolling that top side. Getting a big run there. The 5 just trying to side draft up there. I don't know what it is, but it seems like Clark and them cannot get to the... They were there for a second. Maybe they backed off, or I don't know. They come up on the 54 here. They're going to have to pass. I saw Brandon Alphin leaving the pits here, so obviously Brandon must have ran out of fuel and had to jump the pit road. Tough break there for the 20 up there. He's leaving now. And for Brandon, he is... to do 24th right now. Who is going to pull it? First question is, who's going to pull this off? Second question is, are they going to make it to the end on fuel? Third question, are they going to make it out of caution? The return of the Truck Series, first time in over a year that TI's had the Truck Series up and rolling. They've restarted it all up. It is officially season 1 all over again as the 0-2 almost gets in the outside wall there. Gets himself shuffled. Ayers trying to get to the top side there of Ethier. There's the 18 of Willard. The Pizza Mobile of Craig Martin. Seven to go, checking on the pack back in 13th. It's a 10-second gap. They're working together here, all the team is. Stephen Miles in his pack also, but they are just too far back right now. Yeah, about 10.6 seconds. They are going to need some help. As Kyle Ethier goes to the front. Are we going to have a sweep in the first week? I think what you're going to see happen here is you've got Clark and Dean, who are teammates back there at the end of this pack. I think you're going to see them tandem up here at the end of this race, and they're going to make a move for it. With 6 laps to go. As Ayers gets past and the anticipation just continues to ramp up here. Coming to 5 to go this time by. 3 laps to go. Ayers, Willard, I should say, Leo, Martin, Ethier, your top 5. And you see the racing picking up now. And I'm seeing Clark and Dean falling back further here. I'm a little worried about those two. Yeah, I don't have any kind of graphic for it, Case. But it's pretty driver friendly. Oh, contact! Couple trucks in the outside wall there. And I think we stay green. Everybody's good. Just some contact. Well, that just brought Clark and Dean into the race. Here they come. Craig Martin going to go to the front with help from Ethier. Nick Leo's down on the apron. I don't think that's allowed. Oh! The block by Martin! He put a pizza in that man's face. That's going to open the door for Martez. We're going to make it. Oh, another truck out of shape. White flag out. Here comes Martez up the middle. That's Ethier, actually. Must have been some issues with a lap car, I'm hearing, towards the back here as we focus on the battle for the win. We'll go back to it. 7 trucks, Leo with a big block. Somebody's out of gas. That's Clark out of gas, coming off 4. Leo's to the lead. Topside Mertis with a run. Craig Martin to the apron. They're going to wreck. And Nick Leo hits somebody as he wins the race. What in the world? Nick Leo just like clobbered somebody crossing the line. Holy moly donut shop. Welcome back to Nick Leo and the truck. Look at his truck is destroyed. What in the world? So here's what's going on. Dominic. Oh my, what in the world? I don't know what to say to that. What he... I've got nothing to explain that one. I don't know if he was just... Did Tyler Willard's run out of gas? I mean, I don't know if he was doing that to know that like he was across the line and wanted to make it exciting. I honestly don't know what just happened there. But let's go back to the finish here. There's Willard again. And all 4 trucks come together here. He might have been out of fuel, but well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, almost 4 wide right there. Tupper almost takes 3 positions away as the winner just destroys Russo. All right, so let's go now back to what happened here. So they wreck in 3 and 4, it looks like. Trying to see. Cars start getting. Oh, right there is the 5. And the 54's got a. Oh, I was gonna say he had a tag along there. Oh, and then he wrecks up on the outside wall in front of Dean. I mean, it was mayhem those last couple laps. Alrighty then. Don't know what more to say. Hey, we're going to have a fun little wind-down race after this, by the way. And we'll let the finishing order run across the top of the screen here as we talk to the winners, the top 3, I should say. That was a bit knuck and futz. I'm just going to put it like that. All right, third happened to be Craig Martin. And I think Craig went and got a pizza. He's not. Oh, there he is. Never mind. He's here. As Craig finishes in the 3rd position tonight. Craig, man, what a wild finish. What a wild race that was. I know you had a lot of blinker fluid issues, it seemed like this evening. But come on with a 3rd place finish and have it all just, I mean, you guys crossed the line and just hell breaks loose.
Yeah, that was a heck of a finish for sure. I mean, a lot of battles throughout the race, trying to keep it clean, try to make some friends along the way, and yeah, that was just that was bananas.
Talk about the racing itself. What was? Oh, I guess I should ask like this: what was the big difference you saw in the trucks now with the new build?
There's like a weird vacuum that sometimes if you get a little bit close, it'll suck you one way or the other.
Okay.
And it's just a weird feeling. I mean, obviously with the trucks, they're a little bit lighter in the rear end, but they're fun to drive. They're a bit of a handful, but yeah, the draft is sometimes crazy, and you just get that run and you just go for a ride.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, it was a great race for you tonight, and congratulations. Send a shout out whoever you like to, bud.
Yeah, just send a shout out to my parents. Hope they're doing well. And yeah, to yourself for doing a great broadcast every race. And also to Chris Lewis for putting on a heck of a new truck series.
Absolutely. And great job on your end. And by the way, Casey was watching.
Awesome. And to Casey then.
There you go, buddy. Nice job, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
You too. Craig Martin in the Little Caesars mobile. Hot and ready. Finishes in the 3rd position. So we'll move him back up to where we at, General. So
yeah.
Move him up to General Chat, and let's talk to Zach Mertez, who's in the middle of talking to Chris Lewis right now. And watch this, I'm going to rudely interrupt them both as Zach's probably talking. Nailed it. And bring Zach down here in the O2 truck as, man, that was a little mayhem at the end.
A little bit, just a little teensy bit.
Talk about the racing out there. I know there's some things that need to be worked on, but for the most part, great racing. Even a long green flag to end the race.
Yeah, the racing was great. I was really hoping that it was going to go green. I was just trying to do my best to save as much gas as I possibly can, and I just didn't have it there at the end. I had a really fast truck. I could move up even by myself. I'm sure you were watching on the broadcast. We had a 7-truck line, and I passed about 4 of them before I picked somebody up who popped up out of line. It was definitely a really, really great race, and I almost had it at the air. I didn't see that Kyle was there, and I felt like I had a really good run, and I could have actually passed Nick. I didn't get where I needed to be at the right time, so that's super speedway racing for you. I've never been the best plate track racer, but to at least to come out here and get P3 on opening night for bringing the trucks back, that's great.
You finished second.
I finished second?
You finished second.
I finished second?
Yeah.
But it says third on track.
Well, maybe it's third. I don't know. It's a second on my timing, so I'm going off that. But if it says third, you finished third. Either way.
I got third to Craig by 3 1,000ths of a second.
Well, I mean, you guys were all types of sideways, so I guess it makes sense. So, but
it makes a little sense.
So, I think we got ourselves a new bit, by the way, for you, because you said there it's a super speedway racing, and it kind of reminded me of the old Denny Hamlin. That's just short track racing. So good job on that end. The pit stops were a little mayhem tonight, it looked like.
Pit stops were definitely a little bit of mayhem. It was really touch and go because I didn't want to pit when it came to big groups. It was just so hectic. You had to stay to the right-hand lane. I know it's a rule that needs to be followed in this league, and I tried to stay to the right lane best I could. I know I pitted in the middle lane when I was pitting with Kyle the last stop, and I just tried to make sure I fell back in on the right-hand lane, so I didn't want to have to worry about things like that. Pitting in the middle and worrying about having to jump everybody around and check up for my box or miss my box because I'm trying to check up for somebody in front of me. So I just did the best I could to pit when it was minimal people on pit road, maximize my pit strategy around there. I know my teammates were trying to do the same, but they obviously got caught up in a couple of things, and it just didn't play out in their favor. But it's great that we were able to bring home P3 for the TI camp and at least get a top 5. And, can't thank Chris Lewis enough for everything he does for us.
Absolutely, including that go-kart out there, GoPro, or whatever it's called now, Trackhouse, I guess it's called.
Trackhouse Motorplex. And we got us a new motor. We're going to be out there July 1st. It's going to be great.
And yet he has not hired somebody yet, like a spotter or anything like, Anyways.
You can't have spotters.
Why not?
It's karting.
Throw a headset in your ears. We make it work.
Maybe some Bluetooth earbuds. We'll see what happens.
I'm just saying.
But, not only are we going to be out there in the kart on July 1st, we are going to be out at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Cookout Summer Shootout on Monday and Tuesday night for some legend car racing, 30th anniversary of the Summer Shootout. Be there or be square.
Does the winner get a milkshake?
I don't know, but I know you can go up into the stands, and they're going to have some fun activities for the fans. And I know they have a dice roll, and if you roll the dice, you get milkshake vouchers for Cookout.
All right, I might have to go. Anyways, great job tonight, man. Send a shout out.
I can't thank everybody enough for helping me with racing. Chris Lewis and the whole TI camp for the go-karting and helping me out a little bit when it comes to Legend Car as well. I can't thank my sponsors enough. 4 Mile Productions, Burning Rubber Radio, Pit Stop TV, Whiplash Media Sim Cams, everyone that helps put this car together, Butler Built Seats, and just Bellboy Motorsports, 316 Motorsports for everything they're doing for me for the Summer Shootout. And if you want to get your name on a race car, just hit me up, Zach_Murtis Racing on Instagram, at Murtis Racing on Twitter, at Murtis Racing on Facebook, or you can shoot me an email. That's murtisracing102@gmail.com. That's MERTESRACING102 at gmail.com. And a really cool announcement, we are in the second round of the 2023 Aspiring Driver Shootout for PT Autosport to get their $100,000 scholarship program and do their driver development program through their Porsche Cup Series and maybe get up there racing with the big guys. So hopefully we'll be in round 3 coming soon. I'm waiting to hear back. Hopefully I hear back some good news. And as always, thank you, Chris, for an amazing broadcast. I think I need a glass of water after that one.
I would say, for those who didn't get any of that information, you can rewind about 20 seconds and you'll get all of it again. Great
Maybe
job,
30.
Zach. All right, 30. That's good.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, buddy. Zach Bertes with a 5-paragraph essay on what you can do to help him out. Congratulations to him on a second-place finish, as we'll let him go back and yak with Chris. And let's get our winner. Man, this is going to be a pretty interesting interview because you go back to the old truck series, he was a part of it, and now he's in victory lane again with TI Racing. Congratulations, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, that was a wild reintroduction, I guess.
I'd say so. I mean,
yeah. I still don't even know what happened there. But...
Well, there was a truck there. Let's start that. Probably should.
Yeah, I think I killed the guy.
Yeah, well, that or yourself. You didn't choke on the vape pen, did you?
No, not then. I was racing a little too hard at that moment. But those cautions tonight, I had that ripping good.
I was making sure on that, man. We'll talk about the racing, because obviously it's a lot of guys that you might have not raced with before, and you guys are out there putting on a show.
Yeah, this is my first time actually driving the truck probably since the last race on here. So I haven't even driven this package. It looks like you can like side draft now. So I was kind of thrown off a little bit by that, and like the car, someone get close to you and the car would start moving around, or the truck. But yeah, that last run there, I was just trying to save fuel. Like, I don't know, it was tough, but still don't know how I pulled that off, really.
I don't know why I'm asking this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. How weird was it being in the 69 truck, pushing a 69 truck?
Yeah, it was, I was a little upset at first that my number was taken, but then I saw that guy's paint, and it's all right, I guess. He's got it.
That's Clark for you. That's Clark.
Yeah, I'm glad one of us was able to win. But yeah, it reminds me of season 1 of the old season of this. I won Daytona with the 69 Jules, so I think I won the championship that
You
season
did.
too. So
I came in for season 2, and that's where you and I had to talk, and here we go. Lightning strike twice.
yeah, and here we are again.
So
Came full circle.
all right, buddy. Well, hey, man, it's good to see you. Good to hear from you. Congratulations on the wins. Shout out to who you like to.
Yeah, shout out to you and Chris Lewis for putting it on. I was a little skeptical about running it, but then I saw you were broadcasting, so I was kind of like, I got to run it,
If I'm the reason
the
you're
best of the
broadcasting,
best.
we got a problem here.
Yeah, you're the best of the best, man.
I appreciate that. So
But yeah, but usual, Jewel had a lot of that tonight without not too many cautions, so that was good. But yeah, Miley, I got a few other vapes up in here, but yeah, just shout out to Chris Lewis mainly for putting this on, putting it back. It was a blast.
well, great job, man. Congratulations on the win.
Yep, thank you.
All right, buddy. He's the points leader going into week 2 at Kansas Speedway. Congratulations to Nicholas Leo on the win, as we'll move him up to general chat here. But I see a lot of guys still hanging out, so we're going to go have some fun. We're going to put up a fun race, and I'm going to restart the stream up just so it separates from the race here itself, and we'll have some fun. I'm going to grab the wheel and go race with these guys, and they have no clue what they're in for next. I actually, during practice, went and tested something out, and it worked, and, well, we're going to go try it out, and if it works, cool. If not, then, oh, well. It's what it's fun. It's going to be the wind down, as we call it for TI. So, you guys have a great rest of your, what is it, Thursday night, I guess. This isn't just a game, it's iRacing. See ya.
I came in at a great time.